Right guys, good morning. It is Friday, 2 days out from show day. So quick update. So I actually managed to get some sleep last night, which was really good, because I've mentioned this before that usually the last week before a show I get absolutely zero sleep. However, last night I probably did manage to get a good 5-6 hours sleep, which is very good for me prior to a show, so that was very good. Weight this morning was 89.1 kilos, which is great. So even after yesterday's carbs, my body weight is still below the weight I need to be. Obviously, I'm quite dry when I wake up in the morning, so I don't drink that much water during the night. However, I'm not completely dry, so I think there is room to go a bit higher on the carbs today, just to make sure I fill out. So I'm probably going to go around 500-600 today on the carbs, and then just play it really safe on Saturday. Just focus on drying out, getting under the weight, ready to hit the stage on Sunday. So breakfast, let me show you what I've got. So for breakfast today, there's 45 grams of cream of rice there, which gives me about 35 grams of carbs. And I've just got 25 grams of that whey isolate protein in there. Then I'm also gonna have one bagel with just a little bit of jam. So probably talking about,
Daddy,
yeah?
me first.
Oh, you wanna show them what you've got? Sorry, what have you got?
My toes.
Your toast.
3.
Yeah.
3. That's little 3.
Yeah, so Finley's got toast as well, so he's also carbing up. Right, I'm about 99.9% sure I haven't left anything in the house. Trying to pack for a weekend for a competition and 2 kids is no easy task. And as you can see, we haven't even set off and the tantrums are already starting. So it's gonna be about a 5-hour drive, and it's gonna be a very long, painful drive if this little guy doesn't cheer up. Wish me luck. Right, so about an hour into the drive, so we're about to take the first pit stop. So if you've seen my videos from last year, you'll recognise this place. It is the best service station in England, and it is based in Gloucestershire. It's the farm shop one, and the reason why I've stopped off here is because there's a peanut butter company called Manny Life, and this is the only place in the UK that stocks them, but it's like these peanut butter chocolate eggs. So I am going to buy them post show if I can find them, but fingers crossed they've still got them in stock.
Missing someone.
Right, so on to meal number 2 now, but before we go into that, as you can see, great success. So these are the 4 milk chocolate mini eggs filled with Manny Life smooth peanut butter. However, £11.95, the robbing bastards. These better be the best things I've ever tasted. So what I'm gonna have now, so if you've seen my previous video, so I'm just gonna have the fish fillet, 50 grams of basmati rice and a bit of asparagus. And then what I've got in here is I've got 3 portions of cream of wheat. So I'm just gonna split that into 3 meals, and I'm gonna have one of those portions with each one of these. So that's pretty much gonna be the next 3 meals. Right, morning guys, so it's Saturday morning now, so I didn't get any more filming done yesterday because yesterday was just an absolute disaster. So we was in the car from like 8 AM in the morning. I think we got to Hull at about 6 PM. Lucy's bus, because we met her in Birmingham, Lucy's bus was delayed by about an hour, so it was just a long painful day. And to top it off, when we got to Hull, the Airbnb that we booked to stay in, Lucy, bless her, doesn't know Hull very well, and she booked a room in a flat that can be only described as like a crack den. So it was not in the best part of Hull whatsoever. So we decided we were not staying there. Wasn't very safe for the kids. So we then decided to book a hotel, which is where we're at now. And also another thing to top off yesterday, which just made me absolutely lose my shit, was we went to go and visit my gran in hospital, and then when we went to pay for the parking, we lost the car parking ticket, so we couldn't find it anyway. There was no option in this stupid car park for a lost ticket, so in the end I just decided to piggyback on the back end of somebody, and as they left I just drove out behind them, hoping that the barrier would not go down on my car, because that would have really pissed me off. But anyway, yesterday is over with now, new day today. So I went quite high in the carbs yesterday, so I went to probably about 700 in total. However, my body weight this morning, I have been drinking water throughout the night, but my body weight's 91 kilos, so it's a little bit high, because obviously weigh-ins are today, but I've got a plan in place. So I'm just gonna head over to Tesco, so we've got to get a few bits. It's nice staying in a hotel, but it's quite difficult in regards to meal prepping and stuff, but I've got a plan for that as well. Right, so we're gonna go get some bits, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Right, so just in a hotel now, just having some breakfast. So this is maybe the only meal I actually have before weighing this afternoon, and I'll show you what it is. It's nothing exciting. So I've literally just got, if you can see that, there's 8 egg whites. So I always find when I eat in hotels, it's always easier to ask for boiled eggs, just because of the reason that when you eat the scrambled egg, you don't know if they've put milk in there or any dairy products, and because I'm having no sodium today as well, it's just easier getting boiled eggs. I said easier, it's just taking about half an hour to peel of things. So I'm gonna eat this. Also, what I will do today is every 2 hours, so like my natural like water cut slash natural diuretic process will be every 2 hours I'll have a vitamin B complex, 1 gram of vitamin C, 500 milligrams of dandelion root, and 200 milligrams of caffeine. So every 2 hours I'll have that. I've got about a litre of water left, so I'll drink that. I'll probably get that down within the next half an hour, then I'll completely cut water. I'm still a little bit paranoid about my weight, but I've got a plan a bit later, which I'll let you guys know. Right, so I'm gonna enjoy this delicious breakfast whilst everyone else has got full English breakfast.
I got Nutella on toast.
Nutella on toast. Finley is literally going all in. He's got everything. Right, see you in a bit. Right, checking in for a quick update. It's almost 2:30. So literally what I've been doing for the last hour is I have been sat in the sauna for about 10-15 minutes, walking a few laps of the pool, back in the sauna, a few laps of the pool, a couple of rounds of posing, literally for about an hour, maybe just a bit over an hour, just to try and get the extra bit of water out so I can make weight. I absolutely hate trying to make a weight class. It just stresses me out so much, and the stress obviously doesn't help, but hey ho. Physique is looking good, kind of flattening out just a little bit, but like conditions looking good, starting to dry out a little bit more. So if I can just fill up a little bit and just get a bit harder and a little bit tighter, I'm gonna look really good for tomorrow. I'll definitely be the best I've ever been. I know everybody says that, but that is genuine. So I'm gonna go back to the hotel, chill out for an hour, try and not stress, because that is the worst thing you can do right now. They didn't have any digital scales in the gym, so they had those old school bloody manual ones. So I'm gonna go back home and use my scales and see what I am on there, but I didn't want to leave until I knew I was under the weight. However, on the sort of bloody old school ones, it looked like I will be under, so I'm gonna go and check at home at the hotel, see what I am, and then go from there. But haven't eaten anything since those eggs this morning, so my belly is rumbling. Literally just having sips of water every like 2 to 3 hours with those like natural diuretic products I'm using, which I showed you guys this morning. So I've just done some more of those now, so try and squeeze a few more wheeze out and then we'll go from there. So I guess I'll check up with you guys in a bit, fingers crossed.
There's your base. That's your base for both classes.
Yeah, perfect. Right, I'm buzzing now because weight was made. So just got it just by the skin of my teeth. So I'm actually really happy that the condition I've brought with the fullness and the fact I'm not giving away as much weight as last year. Don't really know how many people are in the class. I was trying to have a quick nosy at the list and there's only like a few. So I've actually registered to do the intermediate classic and also the open classic as well. So I'll actually be competing twice tomorrow, so it'll actually be really good, so I get plenty of stage time as well. That was probably the quickest registration I've ever done in my life. It was so fast, so quick, so efficient. So hats off to Two Bros Pro for that. So now it's nice I can actually eat some food, chill out a little bit with the family, and then see what we're going to do a bit later. Ready to rock tomorrow. Right, so it's morning of the show, so this is meal one today. So this is probably the only meal I'll have before I go on stage today. So there's just one salmon fillet, 70 grams of rice, bit of asparagus, 2 muffins, and then just some GDAs and some of the diuretic tablets that I showed you guys yesterday. Right, good morning. So finally it is the day of the show. So as you can see, the wall paint is applied. So I've not used Dream Tan for quite a while and I really like the colour of it. However, it is very messy because it's like an instant tan. So it's just trying to avoid being in contact with anybody or anything just to make sure it doesn't smudge. But I did a layer of Pro Tan last night and then washed it off this morning, and then I've just done 1 coat of Dream Tan and I'll probably just do a touch up backstage as well. So I've just shown you the meal that I've had this morning, so that is all I will probably have now until I get on stage. I think I'm quite early on actually, so hopefully by the time I get on, all that food's digested. Stomach still feels quite good, nice and flat, still able to control the midsection really well. So aim of the game is just do not overeat on the morning of the show, because some people can get in the habit of using it as an excuse to binge. Right, so heading over to the venue now, so I'll see you guys when we get in there. Right, so that is competition now done and dusted. So couldn't get any footage of me on stage as it wouldn't let you do any recording from the audience, so I'll apologise for that. Summary on how I got on: so I was actually the only one that did the intermediate class, so obviously I came first in there, and then I also did the open class as well, and I placed 3rd in there. So I got a British invite for both the classes, so obviously I was good enough to get an invitation for that. However, I don't think I'll be doing the British this year. Overall, I was happy with the package I brought. Definitely improved from last year, definitely brought up some sort of lagging areas, and I also brought a bit more mass to the stage as well, which was good. I think for me, just from what sort of the feedback that Lucy's given me, is that my arms are probably the muscle group that's let me down, and I always know that my arms have been weak, so definitely a focus for me before I get on stage again is just to try and bring my arms back up. So just chilling out now. I've actually just woken up. Lucy and the kids are still sleeping, so I've just popped out and had a coffee. I haven't had a cheat meal yet, don't really fancy one, but we'll pop out and have something a little bit tasty for tea, so I'm not sure what that's going to be yet, but I've just got myself a little coffee. So I'm going to head back over into the room now, wake everybody up, and then go and head out and have some food. Not sure what the plan is moving forward in regards to whether I just switch over to off season or whether I look at doing another couple of shows this year. Head's always in a little bit of a dark place when I get off stage, so I don't like to rush into make a decision too quickly. So I give myself a day or two just to relax a little bit, try and switch my brain off because it is going at 1,000,000 miles an hour right now, and then we'll make a decision from there. Right, let's go and get some tasty food.